The academic pressure that demands perfection as proof of worth is not merely a collegiate hurdle, but a profound crucible demanding you confront the internalized homophobia and imposter syndrome embedded in every syllabus and social expectation. And true success requires not conquering adversity through solitary grit, but integrating the weight of queer joy until resilience becomes an act of radical self-acceptance rather than performative survival. In Not Today, Satan, T.B. Markinson transforms the lesbian academia romance trope into precise exploration of intellectual sovereignty and embodied belonging, proving liberation isn't found in earning validation, it's forged in honoring the person beneath the GPA when every institutional narrative demands you remain either exceptional or invisible. From library dust and rainy campus narration, listeners enter worlds where scholarship is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable thesis, perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent Sapphic fiction where female complexity defies tragic queer tropes. When graduate student Alara Vance faces career-defining setbacks expecting professional ruin, she discovers her struggles mirror the exact suppression she's endured beneath years of performative competence, and fellow scholar Julian Thorne's quiet refusal to treat her as cautionary tale creates space for connection defying departmental hierarchy. Navigating academic politics and buried attractions, Alara realizes this crisis isn't about failure, but recalibration, with Markinson avoiding reducing Alara to struggling student or Julian to savior rentor, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries, even as vulnerability blurs them. And audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Alara's disciplined focus fracturing into clarity and Julian's guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls, learning some degrees can only be claimed when you stop letting institutions define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical academia fare is portraying scholarly intimacy as somatic practice rather than romanticized escapism, with Alara confronting how academic culture equated worth with output, while Julian creates sanctuary where her contradictions exist without diminishment. Their relationship evolving through shared silences during late-night study sessions, bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both intellectual integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against colleagues mistaking tenderness for unprofessionalism, supported by fellow queer scholars encoding suppressed grief, elders carrying intergenerational weight, and the campus itself absorbing decades of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique and presence is sustainable resource, with research rhythms mirroring emotional attunement and peer support becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred reclamation, with narrators embodying Alara and Julian with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant lecture hall echoes, rain against dorm windows, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring academic cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining Sapphic academia by centering female epistemology within scholarly frameworks and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to thrive on your own terms, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by exclusion.